welcome to episode 11. Today we've got a slightly shorter one than last week. I hope you enjoyed the tractor. It's still built. I haven't taken it apart because I plan to do a few extra bits with it. This one's going to be a fire engine from the 4 Plus range. If you've ever seen the 4 Plus range before, they're really good. They're a bit more simplistic, but they're designed for little hands, so this one is perfect if you're joining me with small hands. And let's see how we do. It's 60463. Just says fire engine, that's all. And 82 pieces, so you can see the difference of the 200 odd from last week. Let's get opening. So it's pop and pop. We can see from this picture here we have a solid chassis look, so we know this is relatively straightforward. I was quite surprised to see that it actually has two minifigures with it. So we have number one. Oh, there's a ladder. Number one, there's our instruction booklet, and there's that. So let me quickly take a picture of this like I do. It's quite a chunky box actually, this one is. So it's sitting quite heavily on here, so let's put that to one side, put that across here, and let's get on with bag number one. Once again, I have my digital instructions. And you have to open up both of them at the same time. I reckon I'm going to open bag one just to see, because I think it's very likely that this is just a few extra bits. Look, it's in bag one. So let's just open this up, have a look, and then I think it'll be easier than opening bag two straight away. So let's put them together. So we have... Oh, no, maybe not. I think we only have one person in this, so the other one must be inside. So, oh well, so let's build her first. I don't have a name for her, but you can call her something that you're after. Always have trouble with those kind of hairdos. I don't know why, but I like these new firefighter helmets. They're all modern, so they work well with the modern style of fire engines and firemen and women, so which is great. So there we go. So we've added that on now. Now sometimes you get breathing apparatus, but of course when you have it like this, I'm actually going to remove the hair and then I'm going to place her helmet on because she looks really cool like that. So let's bring that to one side. So it appears that we do need to have both bags open for this, which is okay. Nice little... Oh, we have a smaller bag inside. I'm not really sure why they've done that. I think that's a bit strange, but let's put all of our pieces out. Okay, make them nice and spread. Let's have a look at what we have. So, it does require us on the instructions to create the next one. So let's create the next one. How's everything going out there? How's your building going? Needless to say, I... do love to get a little bit of Lego in, and it's quite nice to share my build with you, which is the whole purpose of BwG. If you haven't already, pop to www.thesteamengine.co.uk and come and say hello. But have a look at some of the sets that I've reviewed over time. There's another hairdo there, and we'll remove that, and we'll place that just to the side there. So looking at this, we're going to be doing a couple of these. I knew there'd be a bit more. This seems a little bit archaic the way they've done this, but it's okay. So one, two, there we go. So we need all of those pieces, and what it wants us to do is create a small set of fires. Look, so it feels like we have some flames to put out with our fire hoses. So. But you can see here, look, we have them, and what's really cool is they wobble. If I put them onto here, look, they wobble, so it looks like they're flickering, which I think is actually quite cool. Okay, let's put those to one side as well, and let's move on. And then we also have the old way of creating a fire extinguisher by using a single barrel piece with... Now these were always used for things like megaphones and stuff like that, but you tend to find that quite often they are used for a lot of other things. Oh no, I've lost you. Sorry, Bertie. There we go. So that's, oh no, wrong way. It goes this way, like so. There we go, like that. Moving on, we have all of this done. Excellent. Let's move across. And now we're going to get on to our building. So here's our fixed chassis look. We can see it's a solid piece. This is not uncommon for 4+ sets because we're not expecting the younger of our building folk to be able to create the chassis from scratch. So it's nice for them to be given this. So I don't expect this to be any different, not on a 4+ set. So once we've got this together, we need this single blue 1x6 piece, and we're going to place it in there like that. Next, we're going to take this one, and we're going to place it next to it. You'll notice with the 4+, it's very, very specific. You do it bit by bit. It's very, very steady going, just to make sure you have the right pieces, okay, like this, that you're able to place down bit by bit. Now let's place you in there like that. Okay, and then we need one of these. Now these are the day glow pieces. These ones get really, really bright. But I have noticed that the colour quite sort of hits this camera hard, so I don't know how to achieve a better option, but I will work it out. That's an absolute must. We now need 4 more of these bright 1x4s. Okay, so we're going to add these on all the way down this one side. 1, 2, and 3 along this back end here. So try and keep it orientated to the picture on screen. Okay, so next we have 2 to add on, and then we're going to go to here, and we're going to go to here, like so. Oh, and next we now need, I reckon, to fill the rest of the siding in. I've got one hiding, there it is. How can you miss that? So another 4, and we're going to place that on there, on there, on there, and number 4 goes into place. Okay, let's bring this up to the centre. You can see how that's now looking. How's yours looking? Hopefully the same. Okay, next we need to add our 2 seats. Okay, this is a 2-seater, which is pretty cool. We also need our steering wheel, and we're going to add those in. So looking at this, we need to place them like that, and then we're going to use the blue onto blue. So you'll notice how it's colour coded to make things a little bit easier to recognise, which is lovely. I'm quite a fan of the 4+ sets, has to be said. We have our 2x4 grey tile and a couple of 1x2 transparent red tiles. Look, lovely. We're going to add these on. So this one now goes on the back end, and this is to create the back of it. You'll notice how there is no stickers, which is wonderful, and we do have a printed piece here and another one right here. Look, so we place these on. There's our rear lights for the truck, okay, for our fire engine. Moving on, we have this, and I'm going to place that on the back just above there. Okay, take a moment, pause if you need to. I'm going to carry on. So we've got a 1x6 red here. Place that on. Oops, place that on so it's nice and tall. It's got a tall back on it, which you'd expect it to have. And now I want these, look, okay, these 1x4 double height, what I call panels. Okay, I call them panels. And they are going to go, oh, no, they're going to go, so they go outwards like this. Outwards, so the dip is on the outside of the fire engine. Next we have our archway, our 1x6 archway, and that's going to go in front like that. Okay, it's like a storage area. Okay, we need these next. Okay, this is what we're going to have. Also notice how the hands are on the 4+, and you do get them on 6+ as well. Every so often I come across them, and it's actually quite nice. Okay, so you can see that's made our back end quite solid now. Lovely. Okay, we have a dark grey slope, and we're going to add this one in and place it on the back. Give us a little bit of shape on the back end. Absolutely lovely. And then we've also got a second one. Where do we reckon this one's going to go? 3, 2, One, no peeping. Now you can peep. This is going to go just on there like that to create this hump. Okay. We now need this rounded panel. Look, a 1x6. Okay, so it's got a rounded edge. You know, you feel that. If you're kinesthetic, you like to touch. Feel that. You can feel that it's round edged. Okay. I'm going to place this on there like that to carry on at the body of our fire engine. We now need our cool printed Lego City fire engine motifs. Look, so these are 1x4 triple height bricks. Okay, and and I reckon we're going to go here, and we're going to go here like so. Next, we've got some windows. Now, I do like how they create lovely large windows and windscreens on these trucks now. So it's a little bit more realistic. You've got this large front. Okay. And then next, we've got another one that's a rounded 1x6. Okay, but this one is transparent. It's clear. So it's going to be our windscreen or our windshield look on the front. That's cool. It's like a big goldfish tank, isn't it? That's quite cool. We now need you, which is hiding underneath here. So this is a 2x6 red tile, and that is going to be placed to start our roof. Look like that. Okay, to start the roof of our vehicle. Okay, we need these two 1x6 red tiles next, and they're going to go down the side like so. Make sure you get them. Try and wiggle those windows a little. That can be a little bit awkward, which is an interesting choice. And of course, this one is going to go on the front. So take a look at this then. How cool is that? I love it. Fantastic. Love the red colour. Just wish the camera would handle it better. So let's take a look here. Okay, these are going to be the red lights on top, aren't they? You know, we can't have the fire engine without the Nenor lights on top flashing away. How lovely. And of course, we have our grille and lights on the front, and it's printed, so we know where that's going to go. It's going to fill this entire gap here, and we have our front. Look at that, wonderful. Okay, next we've got our double hinge 1x4. These are our flat plated hinges, and that's going to go on there like so. And next we're going to do this. Now these are usually used for reinforcement, which these are. Looks, they'll go on the back. They also add some nice shaping to the back of our fire engine. Look, lovely. Moving on even further, we've got our plated female hinge here, which would be, I suppose in this case, it's a 4x3 in terms of studs or scaffolds, but it's actually really a 4x4, isn't it? It's just got this section added onto it. Oh, I dropped 1x4 black flat, and we're going to add that onto there. So we have a sub build. Yay, even this has a sub build. And now we need our ladder piece, and we're going to add that onto there. Now usually what we'll have is something to strengthen up, so we need our 2x3 red tile, and we're going to place that onto there. Now that's made that nice and strong, which is great. Next we've got our bar hinge, look, a 1x2 bar hinge, and I want to add that onto the end, just like so. Okay. Again, I'm still keeping it to the angle that's on my screen so I can see it and make sure I'm doing it correctly. Now we need another one of these slopes again. It's being used for shaping, but also for strengthening, just to make sure this stays exactly where it needs to stay. And you should have that as a sub build. You're next going to clip it onto here, male onto female, like that, and that's excellent. And interestingly enough, it uses the ladder, it appears, as the roof, which I think is quite cool. Okay, we have what's an interesting looking squirty, and we also have one of these strange piped hooks. Look, one of these strange piped hooks, and we're going to add this onto there. Okay, let's get that like that, and then we are going to add it, bring it across to here, onto there. So it's squirty, look. Okay, it's squirty. Fantastic. So let's place our fire engine to one side because we have our wheels, which are still sub-builds, I suppose, but so really it's a sub-build. So remember how I do it, but remember, get some help with this, or use something a little bit tougher if your hands are little. Yeah, you're probably going to need some help with this, and because my hands are bigger, I can push them so far in like that. Yeah, you could use your palm, but be very careful. You don't want to hurt yourself because they can be quite sharp if you're not careful. You could perhaps use the instruction booklet. One of the bags might help, but yeah, get some help if you're finding this difficult. It wouldn't be a bad idea, look, because this is always a little bit more difficult than I think it needs to be, but I suppose it's better to do it that way. Right then, and there we go. We have some cool 30.4 by 14s, strict, okay, and then there they are. And these are going to, again, like the tractor and stuff, we don't have the street wheels. Look, we turn around for the industrial wheels, and then we pop them on like so. So try not to make a mistake and accidentally put the street wheel side on. Look, can you see that now? Yeah, see that in the light? It's a little bit iffy. And then, you know, we've got this style, look. So we've got this, it's like an industrial style with a hub in the centre and what appears to be like the nuts on the inside. Look, how cool is that? Now, our super cool people are going to be in here, like so. Okay, there we go. Gillian can drive, super duper. And then we've also got old Bertie here. But what I think would be pretty cool is if we can place him, oh no, onto here, like this. Ah! Like so. So we have, yeah, Gillian in the things, and then Bertie with his squirty. Bertie with a squirty. Okay, and with that, we can add our hair and our flames. We have a couple of spares here. Okay, we know where they go. They go up there out of the way. But what I'm actually going to do is this. I am going to take that off, and to make this a little bit more workable, I'm going to take you off as well. I'm going to place you in your little seat, like so. I'm then going to put their hair just behind them. Oh, no, not like that. Yeah, there we go. Then I want to put that in as well, like so. And I reckon, if this is done correctly, you should be able to pop that off and pop our flames inside, so we know exactly where they are. Look, I'm not sure it's good to keep flames inside your vehicle, but you know. And then pop that down, and there we go. Lovely 4+ fire engine. 60463. Okay, oh, blimey. So, there we go. How cute's that? That's lovely. Okay, thank you for joining me for this episode of Build with G, the lovely 4+ fire engine, and I'll catch you next week. This has been episode 11. I'm Gavin. Take care. Have a great week.